my gas tank is basically empty and all the gas pumps has out of service.
The cyber attack on the nation's largest fuel pipeline now leading to gas shortages as multiple states face dwindling supply.
The Colonial Pipeline is critical to the nation's fuel supply. 5,500 miles of pipeline from Texas all the way up to New Jersey, supplying about 45% of fuel to the East Coast.
The White House says it's now monitoring supply shortages in parts of the Southeast and is evaluating every action the administration can take to mitigate the impact as much as possible. Overnight, North Carolina declaring a state of emergency as pumps run dry and officials urge drivers not to panic buy.
They're completely out of diesel and gas.
But already, long lines and low fuel gauges.
Hopefully we get more soon because we're about out.
Gas station chain Racetrack, with more than 500 stations across the Southeast, already seeing temporary shortages and warning of potential issues from Alabama to Louisiana, Tennessee, and Georgia. As Colonial Pipeline aims to restore services by the end of the week, analysts tell ABC News the longer it takes, the deeper the impact. The impact now also hitting the skies. Certain long-haul American Airlines flights will make stops to refuel. Announcing trips from Charlotte to London and Hawaii will have to divert to areas with more supply.
When you go beyond 5 days out to about a week and a half, you start running into actual physical losses. After 10 days of an outage, it would then become very challenging.
A major relief for many families across the country. The FDA has authorized Pfizer's vaccine for 12 to 15-year-olds after the company reported the vaccine was 100% effective in adolescents and posed no safety concerns.
Now, parents and guardians can rest assured that in making our decision, the agency undertook a rigorous and thorough review of all available scientific data.
The American Academy of Pediatrics calls the decision a critically important step.
There's still one more step before shots can go into arms, and that's for the CDC to take up the FDA's recommendation and give the green light, which is expected to occur Wednesday.
So as soon as Thursday, kids could get doses, the same too as adults. Plenty of time to get both shots before next school year. So far, about 58% of American adults have received at least one vaccine dose. But vaccine demand is also declining, down nearly 40% in the last month.
Misinformation, disinformation can cost people their lives. And if it's not your life directly, it could be someone that you love.
Now, doses are available everywhere, from beaches to bars, and a growing number of places are offering incentives. But there's also growing concern about how many parents will get their kids the shot.
Parents need to know that getting their children vaccinated is the fastest way to allow our children to go back to being kids.